Hey guys, quickly before this video starts, I just want to announce we just hit 100 subscribers on the Silicone YouTube channel. So I just wanted to say thank you to all those people who have pretty much just gone out of their way to click that little button down below. So thank you. Enjoy this video. Hey guys, and welcome to my beautiful Subnautica below zero predator tier list. Now I spent the last approximately 40 to 50 minutes working on this. I built it completely by myself. I did not use a template because I didn't feel like looking for one online, and more so I didn't feel like dealing with a copyright claim. So anyways, here we are. Alright, Subnautica Predator tier list, mainly for below zero. I feel like it's been a while since I've interacted with most of these creatures in the game, so this should go pretty well. Alright, but you know what, my intro is already long enough, so let's begin. Alright, firstly, I'm probably gonna do my favorite, not my favorite. I'm gonna start with something completely random, okay? The newt fish. Alright, I've like never seen this fish in game, if I'm being flat out honest. I maybe seen it like once or twice. I think I have one in like my locker somewhere. I like put it in there for like eternity, never decided on whether I should actually take it out and eat it, or if it would actually become old and moldy. But a newt fish, alright. It definitely fits the Subnautica vibe. I wish it just had a little bit more to it. I wish you could just, find it throughout the game a little bit more, but overall I feel like I like the fish. It's nothing that interesting. I'm gonna put this at a C tier. Next up, we got the Squid Shark. Okay, and that's me. I personally love the Squid Shark. I think it fits the Subnautica vibe very well. I like the idea of just adding a normal basis shark, I guess, and then just completely horrorizing it in a way, with like its huge jaws that just come out at you, and because of that, I'm gonna put this in an A tier. Next up, we got the Pinakarid Pinacrid. It's something like that, something along those lines. I'm not really sure what it's properly pronounced as, but the Pinakarid, whatever. I really like it. I feel like it's very interesting because I never see it that often. I usually find them just on top of like an iceberg or something. But I like that the creature travels both on land and in water, which to me is kind of interesting, and that most Subnautica creatures don't do that. So just because of its cool looking design, doesn't have much purpose, I don't really think, but just for those reasons, I'm gonna put this at a C tier. Nothing special. Alright, next up, we have the Snow Stalker. Alright, big guy, big dude, alright. Pretty scary, pretty tough looking, not that bad, generally. I think it could use a little more touching up in some places. I feel like it feels a little bit too common with the certain aspects of it. I feel like it resembles too much of a real life animal on Earth, and because of that, I'm gonna put it at D tier. I'm sorry. This is gonna be very highly opinionated. I'm very sorry. Alright, now this is the part of the video where a lot of you could just say like in the comments why would I think this way, but to be honest, I hate the rock puncher, whatever the thing's called. I really hate it. I don't know why. Okay, it's just I feel like it fits the theme well. Okay, I just feel like when the developers were coming up with a new idea for some creature, I always felt that the rock puncher was like a last minute add-on. I never thought of it as something really special. It's very annoying though, and also I feel like in general when I just leave my prawn suit just chilling, in the thermal vents, and these guys, they come in hordes, like 2 or 3, they just mercilessly just attack my prawn suit for no reason. Okay, I feel like the AI, I'm not sure if they're meant to do that, okay, but I find it very annoying, because I usually find that my prawn suit has like no health left because of these guys, and I find them very annoying, okay, but obviously I can't just say that the creature is bad just from my own experience, but I feel like the design's pretty cool. I like it. Nothing that special. Put this at an E tier. Alright, next up, let's do the crypto, what's it called? The Kryptosaurus, or like I have no idea, I'm gonna give up. It's something along the lines of a Kryptosaurus, or Kryptosauce, or so, whatever. I give up. But anyways, I actually like this creature. I find it very interesting. It's something unique, I feel like, because I feel like a lot of the creatures in Subnautica, they don't have much texture to them. They're pretty bland. But I feel like the Kryptosaurus, that's what I'm gonna call it, I feel like it has a lot of uniqueness in it, and I feel like it could definitely have potential if it were used a bit more. But my one concern, okay, there's pretty much always going to be at least a concern with all these creatures, is that these guys, okay, this thing right here has like no HP at all, has no health points, super not durable, okay? Though they swim like 60 miles an hour, okay? If you see one of these guys just like chasing after you, they're fast. But you can pretty much just bump them with your sea truck and they'll die like instantly. It's kind of sad, not gonna lie. I used to do it for fun. That was when I was a sadist. Not anymore though. I've come away from all that, okay? Not anymore. But I feel like they could definitely use a little more touching up. I feel like in some places it's not fully complete. Almost like a last minute add-on as well, similar to the Rock Puncher, but a little more polished. So because of this, I'm gonna put it as C tier. Nothing special, but I definitely like it. It could use a little bit more polishing though in some places. It's pretty good though. Alright, next up, we have the Ice Worm. Now the Ice Worm, okay. Now this is gonna be another part of the video where I'm gonna get a lot of probably hateful comments, maybe. Depends on the scenario or the people watching. But I personally do not like the Ice Worm that much. Being 100% honest, I really do not like it. My main reason is I like the idea that the Ice Worm is like, it's like a little worm, like it moves under the ice, or like the dirt, I guess, in real life. And you know, it just attacks you from like out of nowhere. It just grabs your snow fox and like launches you 1,000 feet in the air. No, I wish that happened. No, but instead it actually just glitches your snow fox into the ground. Okay, but that's not the only reason, okay? I'm not saying that it's glitchy, though it very much is. But my only complaint with the Ice Worm is that I wish they stuck to a more water-based environment for the creature. Because if you look at the main thumbnail for the game, it's like Subnautica Below Zero, and then you got Robin, okay? She's riding her snow fox across the water, which in the game you cannot drive your snow fox across the water. It goes 2 miles an hour. I'm pretty sure it also like loses power eventually, I'm not sure. But also, like, the Ice Worm does not swim in water, okay? Like, if they added that, that'd be sick, okay? I would love it 100 times better. But just because of that, okay, it's a pretty small idea that I'm gonna put a lot of harsh into, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna put this at a D tier. I like the Ice Worm, okay? I really do. I just feel like I wish they did a little bit more to it. Alright, next up, what do we got? We got the Brute Shark, we got the Pangling, or the Penguin, however you want to say that. We got the Shadow Leviathan, we got the two annoying little creatures at the bottom, and we got the Chelicerates. Alright, let's do the Chelicerates, alright? Now, I personally, from the original game, okay, I love the idea that there's like this humongous creature that like chases after you if you get too far out of the game's boundaries. And to me, I think that's a great idea. Like, whoever thought of that, you're a genius. I love you. Don't take that the wrong way. I love you to an extent. But just that I love the idea that they were actually taking like a larger approach with the creatures, and that like to give it more of a horror vibe, if you know what I mean. I feel like they definitely took that approach the right way. And because of that, if I like the Ghost Leviathan in the original game, for sure I love the Chelicerates. I feel like it would definitely fit either game. So like if you were to move the Ghost Leviathans into Below Zero, I think that would work like pretty well. Or if you were to move the Chelicerates and move them into the original Subnautica game, I feel like that wouldn't matter either way. I feel like it would work just as well as the Ghost Leviathan would. And just because I feel like they've done a really good job with all this stuff, I'm gonna put the normal Chelicerate, the red plated Chelicerate, at an A tier, and I'm gonna put the Void Chelicerate at an S tier. And that's just because I actually like the white texture on it. On the Void Chelicerate, I feel like it's got more, you know, it's got that horror vibe, which I definitely see that they intended to put into it. And I can definitely see that the developers intentionally did that just to give it more of a like a spooky experience to new players, which I really like. So S tier. All right, next up, let's do the Penguin, or the Pangling, if we're talking about the babies. Okay, now I love the idea of developers in Subnautica adding real life elements into Subnautica. Not like that we don't have oceans in real life or something like that, but I mean like they actually added real life creatures. They modified them, made them into a good alien Subnautica vibe. I definitely feel like the penguin has got really good potential. I wish there was a few more uses for it, but I realize that there really aren't many things that penguins do in real life, but just because I feel like the developers in the second game have done a really good job with the penguin, I'm gonna put this at an A tier. Alright, next up, we got the brute shark. Alright, now the brute shark, okay, actually, I'm just gonna say it. I like the brute shark, but only to an extent. Because I like the idea that they added more shark-based creatures into the game, like from real life. Like, I like the colors of the brute shark, you know, it's got a little bit of yellow. It's mostly gray, which is, you know, just normal. I feel like the jaws of it, they're big, you know, they're scary. You know, they give the player chills when they first come in contact with one. But I really feel like I wish they did a little bit more to it. They gave it a little bit more. I wish they gave it a little bit more of a Subnautica vibe. And I feel like just seeing this creature early on in the game, it's got really good potential, if that's the right word. You know, it gives you a really good feeling, at least to me. I don't know why. And I just like that. So just because of this, there's nothing special with the brute shark. I'm gonna put it at C tier. Nothing special. I wish they did a little bit more. Alright, we're heading on to the home stretch now. Alright, we got 3 predators left. First, let's do the Brine Wing. Now the Brine Wing, it's a very unique creature to put into the game. I feel like they spent a lot of time in modifying like what it actually does to you, and to see it on early in the game, kind of like the brute shark. I feel like it's got good Subnautica vibes for sure. And going back to the brute shark, I really like the color yellow, and I like how it fits with other creatures and like other environmental things in the game. I kind of wish that they used the color yellow, and I kind of wish they mixed that together with some more stuff, because personally I feel like that would have been a good touch. I'm going to put the Brine Wing at a B tier. Alright, we have 2 left now. Shadow Leviathan and the Symbiote. Now the Symbiote, alright. Now I personally dislike the Symbiote. I find it a very annoying creature in the game. I find it almost like that, it's almost like a pest in a way, you know, it's so small, it's so hard to hit with your knife if you want to defend yourself or something. You can't do that very easily, and they usually travel with like 3 or 4 symbiotes in a group. And so, again, you're basically being mercilessly attacked for like no reason, because I guess they like feeding on human flesh. So I'm not really complaining about what the symbiote actually does in the game. I actually kind of like what it does. Though my only complaint is that I wish they would have chosen better coloring and overall a better design. Because I feel like it looks very plain and simple. I feel like they could have done a lot more with it and made it just more overall interesting. And just because of that, I'm gonna put the symbiote at a D tier, just for small purposes. Here we go, the finale, the final predator to list on my tier list. All right, we have the Shadow Leviathan. Now I love the Shadow Leviathan. I'm not sure what it is, okay, but I just really like the creature. I like that it's scary. You know, like when it's swimming at you with like this weird looking wave maneuver. It's very threatening. Very scary. I like the idea that they added like little claws at the edges of its mouth. I feel like that's really cool. I like that they added the color blue to it. You know, just instead of having the entire creature black, I feel like they definitely made it unique. If you look back to one of the first concepts for the Shadow Leviathan, at least I think it's one of the first concepts. I'm not really completely sure, unless it was fan-made. But that's what it looks like. I kind of feel like that they definitely went for a more threatening, very horrific vibe. And just because of that, is that it absolutely sucks. I'm going to put it in F tier because it's just completely garbage. Putting it in S tier. There we have it. This has been my Subnautica Predator tier list, mainly for below zero. Actually, really all has been below zero, but... And if you guys do want to see more stuff like this in the future, definitely consider subscribing. I know I definitely would appreciate it, and would definitely help to encourage me when I upload future videos. I guess videos similar to this, but I intend on making more hardcore stuff in the future, so if you want to see that, please like this video. I'll see you all in the next video. I'm not exactly sure what I intend on uploading, but hopefully it'll be something good. I'll see ya. Bye. Have a good day.